Hi, this is Alex from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another book to read for you. Today's book is Story from the Bible, The Fall of Jericho from 1990. So let's get started. After leading the Hebrew people out of Egypt and guiding them in the wilderness for 40 long years, Moses died. The Lord said to Joshua, "As I was with Moses, so I will be with you. You must lead these people so they can take the land I promised their fathers." Joshua told the leaders of the people to prepare to cross the Jordan River. "Get your supplies ready. In 3 days the Lord will help us capture this land." Then Joshua sent out two spies to look closely at the city of Jericho. Inside the city, the men met a woman named Rehab. She hid them in her house. When the king guards came by, she gave them information about Jericho. In return, the Hebrew spy promised to protect her family. When Joshua and his soldiers captured the city, Rehab tied a rope out of her windows so the men could escape without being seen. They crossed back over the river to report to Joshua. "Joshua, the people on the other side are afraid of us," the spy said. They told him about Rehab. Rehab said, "Everyone in Jericho knows that the Lord is with us." She said, "The men in Jericho are afraid to fight. Surely the Lord have given us this land." It was a great day for the Hebrew people. After 40 years of wandering in the wilderness, the Lord led them at last to the banks of the Jordan River. Over on the other side, the promised land, the Lord of milk and honey. With Joshua in the lead, the people crossed over the river into the land that God so long ago had promised would be theirs. They stopped to worship and sing praises to the Lord. As Joshua finished his prayer, he looked up to the sky. When he looked up to see a man with a sword standing in front of him. "Are you friend or an enemy?" Joshua asked. "Neither," the man replied. "I had come to command the Lord's army. Take off your sandals. The place where you are standing is holy." Joshua realized this man was an angel sent from God. "Does the Lord have a command for me, his servants?" he asked. The angel told him that the Hebrew people were to capture and destroy the great wall of Jericho. "Joshua, gather all your fighting men at the front. At the front, the place preachers carrying trumpets march around Jericho one time every day. Do this for 6 days. On the seventh day, march around the city 7 times. On that day, the priests blow the will blow trumpets. The men will shout, and the walls of Jericho will fall." Early the next morning, the Hebrew soldiers marched outside the city. Champs, champs, champs inside the walls. The people of Jericho was puzzled. Why did these strange soldiers march without making a sound? Tramp march without wait. Tramp. The people grew more nervous. Where are these men going to attack? The king of Jericho ordered the gate closed and placed more guards around the city. Tramp. 6 days of silent marching passed, and each day the people of Jericho became more and more worried. The seventh day drew. The Hebrew soldiers were ready to march at the first gleam of sunlight. Around Jericho 6 times they marched. Tramp. The seventh time around, Joshua cried, "Shout, men Right? Shout, men, shout, for the Lord had given us the city. The men stood and shouted with all their might. The priests blew their trumpets until they had no breath left. The thick stone wall of the city of Jericho crumbled like a clay pot. Inside, people screamed and ran, leaving everything behind. Rehab, the woman who had helped the spies, was right. Most of the men of Jericho did not stay to fight. The Hebrews followed and easily defeated the few who remained. The Lord ordered Joseph, no, the Lord ordered Joshua and his men to burn everything in the city of Jericho. Only things made of silver, gold, and bronze, or iron, was saved as gift to God. Of all the people in Jericho, only Rehab and her family were allowed to live because of the help she gave Joshua's spies. So that was the fall of Jericho for 1990. So if you like, subscribe, share, and comment, and have a groovy day. We have another video coming out real soon.